Dramatic sports tattoos appear on the back. It turns out I'm nostalgic for the past. Parents leave a legacy of tens of millions. I ended up so hungry that I ended up in a dirty gutter, waiting to be reunited with my parents. Just as my consciousness was fading. In the head of wine, voice a game reminder, the fate of the nation. I thought it was an illusion before I died. Not expected. The next second it's sent to a desert. I'm bewildered. I quickly ate a sip of sand to calm down. And then suddenly woke up. Filtration system. You just need 1,000. It's about being able to achieve all kinds of abilities. I'm looking at the desert with a dazed face right now. It's boundless. In front of my eyes, I can't help but remember the information that just popped into my head. I didn't expect 5 billion people around the world. Choose 200 people to play. I chose a chicken like me. Now even movement is hard, so how do we win? Maybe the perfume is down. Is it really because of me that I failed miserably? Or you can definitely grab the sand and kill yourself, so that the perfume can be changed. Finish the game. Say think about it. I took a handful of sand and put it in my mouth. Hamlet fat physical sand plus doesn't score an evolutionary point. +1. The system of encroachment successfully bound evolution. Through the village, things can reach the point of evolution. Point of evolution. It can be used to purify vascular tattoos. In front of my eyes. Owning vascular tattoo sports spirit muscle set. More vascular tattoos. Please unlock it in the store. This made me feel a bit overwhelmed. Can this system swallow anything? Vascular tattoo set. In the past, I have become so hungry. Desperate hearts can't help but get hot. Then, I'm constantly taking sand and swallowing big sips down my stomach. The ear is continuous, echoing physical announcements plus no dots for a while. Audience in the live stream. Perfume drops in the blink of an eye, round the eyes of this skinny guy. The more I look, the more stupid I feel. So the sand eater. This is the first time I've seen it. This is so hungry. Why don't you have a stomachache? If you get sick in the morning, the dessert is finished. That people from different countries started making fun of. Ha ha ha, perfume player is coming to play cummy. You really want to laugh at me? In the dessert, the monkey may have starved to death in less than a day. And he's eating sand. This time the perfume will definitely win first class. Bound down. The perfume audience saw these comments. Not even the courage to argue. Anyway, the chosen people of other countries. The worst is the athlete. Only perfume players lower is such a thin person. At this moment, an announcement came out. Announcement of the test. The first is the Burning Dead land mission. To survive in a land of burning dead. 7 days. 7 days later. It will be based on the player's condition. Conducted the ranking. Country will receive corresponding rewards and punishment. Death of player. Every time death. Life expectancy of all citizens of corresponding countries. 1 year reduction. I was also awakened by this announcement. Then check out the rewards. I can't believe the rewards are getting lower and lower. Eventually, the body can only increase. No dots, no one. I'm also fortunate to have a passive skill. Heat resistant of 1. So I have to survive better in this hot desert. Then I decided to leave this place. Looking for opportunities. But just as I was about to get up, the sound of the announcement came again and again. The Vietnam's player has died. Full lifespan of Vietnam water reduced by 1 year. National transport down 10. It was announced that the player died. The whole lifespan of winter water is reduced by 1 year. National transport down 10. Sudden death. This immediately makes everyone. The fear of death comes too quickly. So everyone started coming into the live stream of these two. Check the information. I can only see 2 people on the ground, squatting big yellow ants with their fists. They're eating their bodies. See this scene. The audience took a deep breath of cold air. This is too horrible. This is the first time I've seen this. Anyone who encounters this must die. I hope the water player, we don't encounter this kind of scorpion. But in the live stream perfume. Someone immediately shouted, you need to look at what's on the back. Is it a scorpion? Real school, it's a land animal. Why are we so unlucky? At the beginning, I met a wild animal. But right now I'm moving forward. There is no evidence of the existence of the animal. Outsiders can only watch the live stream. There is no way to remind the players of your country. I can only stare at the scorpion for a sip. Bite use. It's done. It's done. I didn't have much life. I can't stand a waste like this. This guy is too stupid. I don't know how to look a little. But what happened next? To make these people in the blink of an eye. Only after being bitten. I just turned around. He just lifted up and put down. They killed a scorched earth animal. Immediately after that directly. Put this scorched earth animal in your mouth. The power of the beast +1. Physical +2. Speed +3 points of evolution +1. Integral +1. Hit passive resistance skills LOVA. As soon as the perfumer is dazed, a message suddenly appeared. Announcement perfume player lower. The first to kill the monster. A reward for the whole country. Service life +1 year. Country +10. To hear this announcement, in the blink of an eye, all the perfumers are boiling down. Holy shit, he was the first to kill the monster. From now on, I am a loyal fan. No one should speak ill of him. This is a 1 year increase in life expectancy. I can't believe it. Skinny people can be just as bad. I seem to have international friends. Salute our country's players. I can't help it. I have to go to their live stream and yell at them. People of countries. Everyone else naturally sees this message. I got that. Our country's players absolutely cannot lose perfume. This is the Kalanan player. This is too perverted. Directly treat scorpions as junk food to eat. Is this looking for death? The scorpion bit one will make humanity lose its ability to act. Why is it that there is no reaction at all? He wouldn't be cheating. Inside the game of national transportation, I'm not satisfied after eating a scorched earth animal. I was crawling on my lap now, up the scorched earth animals that are madly devouring, that I'm basically unaffected by. Quickly grab a scorched earth animal with your hands, then directly eat raw. Village of scorched earth. Strength +1, physical +2. Speed +3 points of evolution, +1 integral +1. Hit yum treasure levels 1. Worship the scorched earth. Strength +1, physical +2. Speed +3, point of evolution +1 integral +1. Get us level memory shard. Very fast. I'd ate all 20 scorched earth animals. Is there even a little feeling of crave? This time the village not only received 2 new props. The more it makes me happy. It's the end. It can also open up blood vessels. I then added the whole point of evolution to the vein. The owner wakes up for the first time. Angioplasty is very painful. Hold it a little. I couldn't help but laugh coldly in my heart. How much pain can it hurt? Come on, it hurts. The next second I was in pain rolling on the ground. Audience in the live stream, seeing this scene done, the whole face collar turn. This is what happens. It's not going to be poisoned. What does this have to say? That's a lot of scorpions. If he is not poisoned, then that's really bizarre. Lore perfume player, we won't have to be like this. Eat yourself to death. But in the foreign live stream, famous German wilderness survival expert saw the situation on the perfume side. Immediately say, this perfume player has a big liver. But for the knowledge of wilderness survival, I don't understand. This stuff can't be messed up. I'm afraid less than a minute, the player will be poisoned. It just came a minute, of course. My body lay still in place. Foreign audience, see that the whole excitement up. German school, Asian cow does things like God, player flower downhill. Of course, someone who doesn't have common sense. In exchange for normal people, you also know you can't eat things. At the same time that foreigners have a prank provocation soon after they were moved by the sight in front of them. You can only see me slowly sitting up at the same time. Vascular speed training set successfully awakened. Get the sporty power levels. Everything can be broken. My specialized skills. Paralysis without pan. Look at the changes on your body. I can't help but start thinking about the game. National destiny. Anything here can be eaten. Then I'm not late anymore. Go to Yam treasure levels. This is a dead body rising up. The temptation of treasure. Even if you die, you have to open the door. Tell me what will open up in the sky. It could be food or it could be water. Right as the perfume audience is discussing, the wind is blowing about the treasure. See me again, and then a bite towards that's level poplar. According to the sound of the impact, there is also a tooth mark on the positives level. Some foreign audience. After seeing this, everyone started laughing. This guy just killed a scorpion. I thought how bad he was. Now it seems like there's a problem with the brain. This guy isn't going to turn into a zombie. That I'm seeing the system hint in front of me. Finally gave up the intention of immediately annexing the treasure. Sign the treasure before it is open. There are mystical rules that protect. It can't be destroyed. Please, after opening the treasure box, proceed to the annexation. Why didn't you tell me sooner? The poplar almost broke my teeth. Then I reached out my hand and opened this class treasure. Hit weapons grades desert gratitude. 100 round bullet. Announcement perfume player lower. The first to open the treasure. Full people perfume lower life expectancy +1. Country +10. When announcing appeared in all live stream rooms. Foreigners are screaming. How is this possible? Just now the perfumer is not gnawing on the treasure. That rewards so much. 1 year of service life. I am the flower man, but my nationality is federal. Why not increase my life expectancy? But the perfumer is the whole country is happy. More and more people are opening their own supermarket. When he comes out, let him eat. I'm playing the desert gratitude in my hand right now. For weapons such as, I used to be so hungry for this pistol. If I had received a handgun before, it could be fun. But it's not the same anymore. I took a bite out of the gratitude dessert without hesitation, then swallow into the stomach. Desert village level gratitude. Power +3 physical, +3 points of evolution +2. Getting skill passive copper not set. It's great to get a skill. Then I turned my eyes to the golden poplar. Some minute later. A precious poplar that I ate clean. Village Fion treasure levels. Power +2 physical, +10 points of evolution +10. Getting personalization space level 1. Copper teller likes code level 1 upgrade to level 2. I see my body. My eyes light up. This is the good stuff. If you have anything to bring with you later, it is very convenient. Then I pulled out the memory shard that the scorpion fell from. Very quick review. Through the memory of the scorpion, I know there's been a lagoon lately. In the dessert, the most important thing is water. If not, even if it's better, he must also die of thirst. And then I went to the lagoon. Anyway, the taste of sand and scorpions, it's not very good. I need to change my taste. Where there's water in the dessert, there will be a large number of animals. So my food and water have a place to go. I just need to risk my life to make the perfume go down. Top ranking. 10 minutes later I was more than halfway there. Suddenly a gunshot went off. That caught my attention. I hurriedly flipped over a sand dune. Then I saw a scene. It scares me. I just saw a big yellow bug, about a meter in diameter, chasing a man with a submachine gun. This person is a North Korean player. His face was filled with fear. He stepped back with a submachine gun in his hand, frantically shooting towards the yellow bug. However, these bullets after hitting the yellow beetle, it doesn't do much damage to the bug. After the bullets are fired, North Hero country player, fear of falling directly to the ground. Very quickly another needle matches. Go in front of the North Korean players. Take a sip of him. Go to see God. North Korean player announced death. Whole lifespan of North Hero water reduced by 1 year. Country down 10. Everyone in the room right now. The leg stream is scary. On the face of God I dare not believe. It's impossible. This is another level 1 needle, but the defense is already so strong. Even bullets can't penetrate his body. North Korean players are too poor psychologically. Residents, they are so threatened that they fall directly to the ground. Too bad. The forest chief wears perfume. Why are we still watching the war? Run away. If you are found by another needle, you are done. However, people saw the theater there. Not moving. I also breathed a sigh of relief. Just wait for this other needle to leave. And yet, continue to move forward. There won't be a big problem. That I'm thinking about right now. How you can beat this other needle. Danish thinking to hit all the leftover evolutionary points into the bloodstream. It's hard to see the power. I have reached 40 points. I couldn't help but breathe in a cold breath. The power is 5 times higher than it was at the time. To coordinate the skills of non-pan paralysis, up and down, maybe the iron can break. What are you afraid of? I directly jumped one off the tincture. Then rushed towards another needle. Now another needle is biting the body. North Hero country player. He saw me suddenly come out. Directly abandon the food in my mouth running towards me. That's what the perfume audience saw. The air immediately compresses to the extreme. It's done. It's done. Why is this guy so rude? Even though your mouth is bad, but the body can't. Another needle. Even bullets can't kill you. Hurry up and run. Don't fight another needle. The comments of these people, I have no way of seeing. Very quickly I went next to another needle. Now on my right hand there's a claw. Invisible claws carry silver air. One head pats on another needle's body, along with the sound of one body other needle worm. There was a huge blood hole. Another needle in the blink of an eye. If I die then I don't have any hospitality. On the spot, start eating. The entire audience in the live stream was wide-eyed, and then it boils up. I admit I despise the forest. This is not a great exercise. In the legend, bullets, there's no way to puncture the outer shell of the needle. Another coincidence. If you wear a pan, you can beat it to death. I declare that from now on, inside the Forbidden Land will belong to our perfume. The North Koreans saw this. The face is not very beautiful. Lower perfume player, you've done a little too much. How can you see that death is not safe? You have to wait until after the player, our hero, died. Get dressed, and run out. Strongly condemns the lower perfume. Lower perfume to compensate for the loss of life from North Korea. But that the perfume audience saw someone talking. Wearing clothes is not fun. If a player is so weak, shut up. It kills other needles. It's like revenge for you. Village of other needle identical strength plus years. Speed plus year. Physical community 10 pessimistic coral of 2 upgrades to an indestructible diamond of 1. It took me 5 minutes. Just eat the whole body of the other needle. Then he looked at the gun. That little link. Without any hesitation to directly open your mouth to eat. I still like to eat like old times. Everything you eat is so cute. Now on the other side, federal players holding an eye. Slowly approaching around the lagoon. But he's not even close to the water. There's a giant snake out of the lagoon. Swim towards him. The federal player of the year is also extremely experienced. I saw the big snake coming out. There's basically no hesitation. Put your feet on your neck and run. That the federal audience was thrilled to see. In a flash of anger. What are you running for? Take act and fight the big snake. The water is right in front of you. 100 swamps just disappeared. My water tank is also ready. You show me this again right now. The federal player of the year, after running away for a while. The big snake did not continue to chase. Breathed via sigh of relief. I thought he opened up the chat. I've discovered here a lagoon. It's just a big snake. What to do now? Will anyone cooperate in killing this big snake? Water resources can be used together. I'm willing to cooperate. I've just had enough right now. Decided to continue to the lagoon for water. After all, you can't just eat or drink. Very quickly I was able to see the lagoon from a distance. There are also 7 other foreign players. There are only 3 people standing on the shore. 4 others were lying on the ground dead and alive. And at the same time, the federal player of the year also pay attention to my appearance. He suspected or said, in the desert, how can there be such a weak humanity? This guy wouldn't be an Indian in the desert. The player next to the cartoon said, he looks like a perfumer. It's too thin. It's a little unrecognizable. Water players high class low voice salute. Even weak people like this dare to come here to get water. Isn't this looking for death? The federal agent said for a moment. This person looks unusual. He wants to get close to the water. I will fight the big snake. When he attracts big snakes, we can overextend our hand to get a little more water. Without some of our water resources, there is no way to persevere. Time is too long. It's in the live stream right now. The perfume is a piece of joy. He killed this big snake for me. I bet 3 tricks can solve the fight. What do you say? It will not be after death. Big snakes at the place to eat. 1,000 times can't be forgotten. Placing the flag in the middle of the lagoon. People though, full of faith in the power of the soul. But his mind is a little worried. Anyway, in front of you, some actions of the forest. It's just so unusual. There's only food in my eyes. Don't worry, Aura. I've just come to the water's edge. I saw a snake. It's about 10 meters out of the water. Directly open mouth bite towards me. And not only did I not have any evasion, reach out your right hand, let the big snake bite. The big snake directly bit my arm. It's like trying to swallow me in my stomach. The sound of the impact. My body wasn't bitten by a big snake. Directly in the mouth of a large snake, start paralysis without pan. In the blink of an eye, he smashed the head of a large snake. The big snake's body swayed on the ground a few times, immediately death. After killing the big snake. I didn't eat right away either. But look at the other players. It's not far away. Let's get these 3 people out first. So I'm slowly walking towards the 3 of you, players from the other 3 countries, to see this scene directly through your eyes. The big B-level snake is directly under observation. This speed is too fast. This is not a person at all. Player Cowley Water and East Joint Water. I can see them walking towards them. He put his feet on his neck and ran. Federal agents also want to escape. But he didn't have much strength. Then he immediately held up. Anicap attacked towards the forest. The bullets hit my body. But it won't. A little hurt. Even the speed doesn't have any impact. The whole bullet is shot backwards by the body. Federal players are in desperate need. You can just stand there. But I'm also frowning right now. Inherently, I'm not going to kill a federal player. They just want to get rid of them. Don't let them influence me. Poetry. But 1,000 times I didn't expect it. The federal player of the year, of course actively attacking me. This one, it makes people unable to endure. You can't blame me for being so cruel. So I went straight to a slap, immediately beat to death the federal player of the year. Federal player announcement. He was beaten to death by perfume players. The federal government has dropped 10. National perfume download plus 10. Wait for this announcement to come out. The federal government is all over the place. But now the perfumer is down. It's all very exciting and exciting. Excitement back and forth is not free from worry. Do you know if you can swim? Anyway, the majority now. Everybody can't swim. You really are a mouth. Black crows 1,000 times do not appear in this situation. Even if you can't swim, that situation is a little embarrassing. People are looking very urgently at me coming back. I'm really worried about the situation coming up. I didn't rush to eat the big snake after I returned. That goes to the side of the lagoon. Lay down directly to drink water. Physical plus not. 1. Point of evolution. Plus 1 getting hydrophilic skills of 1. After getting hydrostatic skills, I finally breathed a sigh of relief. I really can't swim anyway. But I'm not satisfied with that either. It's to keep drinking water. Now my body is like a bottomless cave. It's rapidly absorbing this water. Tons of water I drank in my stomach. Congratulations to the successful upgrade of hydrologic skills. Of 1 rise of 2. And then I stopped drinking water. The flag in the middle of the lagoon before the. If I'm not careful to drink, running out of water in the lagoon. Well, that's a little annoying. A lagoon anyway, it doesn't work if it's empty. I think of this directly. Throw a jump into the water. Swim very quickly to the middle of the water. Announcement perfume player lower to occupy a swamp. In the land of lower perfume, there's going to be 100 swamps. Country plus 30. By perfume players, was the first to gain resources. All the dying people of the lower perfume, full recovery as at the beginning. This sound appears. In the territory, lower perfume began to appear types of transformation. People who suffer. The cancer on his face showed a very happy smile. Long-term sick people in bed also dance, jumping down from the bed. This directly, it cost the lives of tens of millions of people. Lower perfume restore. These people are all desperate. Now everyone is happy to cry. Eddie he saw the prize in hand. And then directly in the middle of the lagoon start drinking. That I didn't know was. Now in a place not far from the lagoon, a person suddenly emits a large amount of iron, steel. Very quickly a man wrapped in steel appeared. Ha 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 ha. I finally woke up from grace. This time the player, ear perfumes waiting to die. The federal audience, he saw his country's players wake up. Each one becomes agitated. Oh my god, I didn't see it wrong. This is the legendary killer. This muscle is really cool. Go and kill the colleges. I'm drinking water right now though, but also pay attention to the content in the chat channel. Currently, there were 2 national players who woke up. The awakening is the transformation of the Iron Man. Someone else wakes up and controls the fire. You can directly turn your whole body into a fireman. The fighting strength of both is very strong. Single-handed killing of a first-rate predator, there's absolutely no problem. At the same time, I knew they were going to be together. Come find me. This on the other hand, made me paper array. I'm interested in what the Iron Man ate. If you can get one. Shield of the Federal Flag Captain. So, E-Team confirmed very happy. I just need to be here. Just wait for the 2 of them to arrive. Perfume audience lower. Naturally also know the situation of other foreign players. Iron wants to unite fire people. Let's come here and fight. I don't know if I can fight back. I like to watch Iron Man though, but this time I'd like to vote for Linen. If you can beat that muscle. So I bought a model that I put in my house. Congratulations to the owner of Hydrological Skills Promotion. Level 2 up to level 3. I looked at more than half the water. The speed of this process is still a little slow. My mouth is just this big. If ever, my mouth can swallow the whole pond in one gulp, that's good. Half an hour later I finish. The water is almost nothing. There's a robot flying in the sky right now. That on the ground a person's whole body is on fire, running in a hurry. It's the Iron Man, and the fireman. They tried to kill the Iron Man. You haven't come yet. There were shells coming out of him. Directly towards the lagoon. The perfume audience saw this situation. There are expressions on the face, extremely anxious and impatient. The current situation is very dangerous. Tank gun, usually, though in no way does that hurt. What for his body? But the firepower of the Iron Man, we've just seen it. Even first-rate beasts can directly kill. There is also a fireman. An extremely dangerous situation at Federal Flag. Do not say martial arts to hit one. Of course I dare to steal. Very fast the Iron Man shells came flying next to me. Just as the shells were about to hit me, I reached out my right hand and grabbed the shells. After a loud explosion, I am standing there at the ceiling. I was going to after grabbing the shells, eat in the stomach. I can't believe I just touched the shells and directly exploded. It gives my hands a tingling sensation. For though my flesh endures, but my clothes still can't hold. And then I didn't stop. Directly to the shore. That the Iron Man after seeing his shells, it does not cause damage to the skin. The face suddenly changed. I don't know what kind of spiritual awakening this is. The body is so strong. But he's not too worried. Anyway, he has one. It's okay to fire a tough body. They will be afraid of fire. Just the 2 of them working together. They claim they can make you die here today. So he's talking to the foreign language player. On the ground, you go and attack him. I'm here to support you. Wait after killing the ecologist. Water in the lagoon we divide 5 years. But the Iron Man's words were not finished. Directly horrified by the situation at hand. Where's the water in the lagoon? Why does an empty lagoon appear? That people fire after approaching. Also pay attention to this situation. She looked a little suspicious at the Iron Man, and said, you won't have to fool me. The Iron Man doesn't even want to face the fireman. Anyway, if the fireman left alone, he didn't fight back either. So he told the fireman. He saw the picture I sent you before. The lagoon here is filled with water. Now there's no water, there's only one cause. That is all of this water has been taken away by perfume players. He claims to own the equipment. It can contain water. We killed him. It's possible to achieve these things. That's good. I'll trust you again. When he finished speaking, the fireman rushed towards the forest. At the same time the Iron Man's shells in the sky also fly in my direction. That I don't care. These shells fell on me. At the same time, towards the fire. The fireman after approaching the forest, directly release. A large amount of fire attacked him. When I saw this situation, I just laughed. Thank you for bringing me to America. Next to open my mouth, start absorbing these flames. Village fire dime. Get the immune skills to fire level 1. Very quickly these flames were eaten clean by me. Then I laughed and said I hadn't eaten enough, so I came back with a little more. The angry fireman said I see you really want to die. This is what I will do for you today. To tell you the taste of being burned by fire. In front of the fire, condensed into a giant fireball, attack on me. But the Iron Man is not idle. He fired a laser from the palm of his hand, flying towards the forest, and I'm not subjective. Directly use paralysis no pan attack towards the ray. The laser after a thunderous thundered the laser. I felt a little numbness in my hand. It looks powerful. The Iron Man's laser is also considered not numb. And then I went straight through the fireball, come closer to the fireman. Very quickly went to the fireman's side. The fireman now wanted to escape but it was too late. My body just took a few steps back. I was caught with one hand. This fire is female. This is a bit embarrassing. This language water player's body is on fire. I can't tell if it's a boy or a girl. I'm a little embarrassed to say that. Sorry, I can let you go, but you can't run away. Or I won't forgive you. The fireman chills a perverted sound. And I don't run a fireman anymore. Turn your head and look at the killer in the sky. Aren't you tired in the sky? Come down here. Iron Man to see the fireman so quickly subdued, his face changed. Then you say you have the courage to come up here. I looked at the Iron Man in the sky laughing. So you wait, go quickly. I'll take off your war robe. I don't believe your energy is infinite. It can always fly in the sky. Hear me say that. Iron Man face color energy transformation. This suit of his is not infinite. You need to slowly restore energy on your own. There's no way he can stay in the air. And then he gave a cold voice. In short, just give me some more time. I'm able to summon a second generation warship. Even if your body is made of steel. I have to shoot you too. I heard the Iron Man. I can't help but keep my eyes open. Of course, it can also be used in combat. Second generation Iron Man. So my food doesn't have to worry. And then I told him. Then it's too emotional. It's best to summon the Infinity Stone. It must taste good. The Iron Man was angry. You just wait and see. And then under his feet, he sped off. The perfume audience finished seeing this. It all boils down. The Iron Man was threatened to run away. And then captured a player alive. The language is so good. The Iron Man in the movie is so bad. Of course, even the courage to face the force. There is nowhere either. I saw the Iron Man fly away, and didn't chase him. I still can't fly in front of me. It's a little difficult to catch the Iron Man. Then leave that suit on him for a moment. Then I turned my eyes to the fireman. But he hasn't waited for me to talk. Suddenly an announcement appeared. 3 hours later, there will be fire. Down to the beast inflammation appeared. Killing inflammation mascot can get integral, lasting in an hour. After the end, the integrated ranking will be carried out. Individuals will receive rewards. Then I didn't manage that much either. It's looking at the donkey. It said I might not kill you, but it's also impossible. Just let me out of here. You came here to kill me. They say they need to pay a price. I need to absorb your fire now. You probably won't say no. The fire girl casually said that my refusal worked. Then I'm not welcome. Directly to the side, the fire girl began to frantically absorb the fire. A minute goes by, the fire on the girl's body was getting less and less. She was a little panicked and yelled to stop. I'd also ignore the request of the fire girl. Continue to absorb the fire. And she started attacking. I am just asking for a little fire. She didn't even volunteer. When I saw this situation, I kept my voice down. Or I'll kill the fire girl now. Hear that no more. Just like that, staring silently at me. Very quickly according to my absorption. The fire on the girl was getting less and less. Eventually completely disappeared without seeing it. That I'm rolling my eyes right now. Eyes are so big. A little suspicious, or say a sentence. Where are your clothes? The fire girl doesn't talk either. It's the emotionless face staring at me. But now the perfume room is down. Because one of my statements was radical. It goes up to the school. Female American player country. This language is full of code. Blur. It doesn't mean that only the private sector has the star code. I'm looking at an unexpected situation right now. In front of everyone was stiff. Not reacting at the same time. Whenever I see through a stimulating scene, this type, especially the fire girl is also the first-class American girl. When the eyes, I walked over to the fire girl's cold face. I was a little embarrassed laughing for an hour. Then tell her to stop the flames. It's not good to be naked like that. The fire girl said. My fire has been sucked out by you. It can't condense now. You need to wait an hour. I was embarrassed to laugh and say then you stay here and rest. I'm going to work. Then I don't run the fire girl anymore directly towards the big snake. You have to eat the big snake first. As for the fire girl, I'm not going to kill her. Of course I'm not going to let go. I want to do it before the fire, growing, to increase his fire immunity skills. I walked up to the big snake and started eating. It took about half an hour to eat the big snake. I'm very happy to see you leave a precious poplar. Village of Selinchuan code granted a power plus years, physical plus 10, speed plus year, agility plus 3 evolution points plus 10. Getting skillful slippled. Once I'm ready to open the poplar and eat it. The fire girl comes next to me. Can you give me some water? My water can give you But you've got to exchange something for me. The fire girl's face changed a little angry. They all looked at my body. Is it not enough? Do you want me to give you my body? If I'd faced a woman like this before, maybe you'll be happy like it was before. Now in my eyes, there's only a reward. The other things are all frivolous. And now it's a life game. I don't want to be in people's eyes. A little bit of a story. Children should not look. When I think about it, I open my mouth. I didn't put her body in my eyes. If not, you can know first. Give it to me when you meet later. Next time I see you, if you don't have something to give me. How much water do you owe me? I want that much out of your body. Girl, fire heard me say that, feel extremely angry. She has a body and beauty that she is proud of. I was hated by a skinny guy. But she can only bear it quietly. If I don't drink water, I will die of thirst. Maybe you can give me some water. And then she's like, what are you doing with your mouth open? I poured water into the lagoon. You drink it yourself, waiting for your fire to recover. Come find me when you're almost done. I need your flame to get promoted. And very quickly I threw some water into the pond. Then I went to the shore and opened the first class poplar. Open the first level young treasure. Get a level 1 skateboard. At this time, the perfume live stream audience lowered the whole thing. A bewildered face. To open a first class poplar, I got a skateboard. What situation is this? You can't miss it here. Anyway, they will eat very soon. There's no need to pay attention. I'm looking at the skateboard in my hand right now. The happy face again. This is supposed to be a travel tool anyway. And then I started to collect treasure. To personally not promotion space. Village poplar treasure level of physical. Plus 10 points of evolution. Plus 10 space person is leveling up. 1 uplift 2. As soon as it checked the spatial identity, after promotion, an announcement that catches everyone's attention. Announced that the male player was hit by the sun, and died. The entire population of South Korea honored a 1-year reduction in life expectancy. Country down 10. Holy shit, he was the first player to die in the sun. I wonder if he will come back to life. Over a period of time, they say they will still be hit by the sun. This time the South China Sea has a big problem. Now inside the game, the others, although not because of the sun. But I'm dying of thirst. Everybody's going crazy. Search for water. That around, there are dozens of players in the water. The country they're discussing right now. How can I kill the dog? To get water resources. The perfume player is a little perverted. Normal weapons. There is no way to kill him. Yes, has anyone received a high-grade weapon from the poplar? I got a dagger laced. The poison drama combined my invisibility. It can absolutely kill the Colodman player. This person is a professional athlete. He woke up to the genius that magic can be invisible. Plus killing a venomous scorpion that gets delivered. The poison made him very confident. And then we're close to the position. But right now I'm frantically absorbing the flames. The fire on her gave skill. Immunity fire ascension level 2. Then I was extremely satisfied to tell the fire girl, you can leave now. Don't forget to pack for me next time. The fire girl froze for an hour and walked away. Anyway, around this lagoon, players just need to wake up. He said he would come here to kill the dog. They can kill 1 or 2 players. You can also deal with 10 players at the same time. Wake up to the genius star. The fire girl doesn't believe this either. Wait until the fire girl leaves. I looked at the half an hour. The first survival mission will open. For others, this may be a risk. But to me, America is about to be renewed. In my heart can't help but wait. What does permanent inflammation taste like? What is the first class reward? Think I can't help but fall asleep. That the perfume audience lower, I see this situation is not urgent. Just because now the player is holding a dagger. Poison over here, sneaking but completely unaware. Still dozing off there. This is a little annoying. Even the outer shell of another needle matches. You've seen it too. The contract of the player. Bring 1 directly. First degree predator poisoned to death. Even the outer shell of another needle is identical. Can also directly corrode. I don't know if that can be stopped or not. That at this time the state-owned player has arrived, not far from me. When he saw me sleeping, there was a very happy smile on her face. God is really giving him a chance. Then the country's players work step by step closer to me. Waiting for him to come next to me. I saw him holding a knife, blue and black in hand, stabbed into my chest with a thunderous thunder. His dagger actually crashed into my body. That I immediately felt a bout of pain. It's like a mosquito sucking blood. There are mosquitoes in the desert. And then I just threw my hand directly at one. Tweeze an hour. Announcement perfume player lower. Killing East English player. Life expectancy in the UK decreased by a year. East England down 10. I looked at the empty desert in front of me. Face color can't help but slightly change. Maybe it wasn't a mosquito. It's a country player. Then an hour. A dagger. Blue and black from above I fell to the ground. I didn't have any hesitation. Directly holding the dagger. This blue and black thing goes in your belly. Hemlet dagger poison level 1 physical, plus 2 points of evolution, plus 10 increased toxicity resistance. After handling the dagger, I then added the whole point of evolution to the vein. Exercise set. Dip the skills of the rich village of 1. Use the village of heaven. You can swallow a huge amount of food. To see this innate skill, I can't help but be overjoyed. Isn't this what I want the most? This time I completely. You can take a sip of the beast. Just when I'm secretly excited, the announcement boomed again. The forest fire survival mission officially begins, lasting an hour. After the mission is over, we'll determine the final rating. With the appearance of the announcement, the sky turned red in the blink of an eye. Then the fire began to rain. And at the same time, a bunch of animalistic inflammation has been renewed. It rained for less than 3 minutes. Dozens of foreign players have died. I'm not happy right now. Just because my place is a safe zone. The perfume audience finished seeing this, breathed a sigh of relief. I just returned from the live stream of other countries. These drops of fire, every drop is extremely beneficial. If you get hit, you get burned. Even the armor of the Iron Man, there is no way to resist. In fact, God is blessing the flowers. Let the class appear in a safe zone. That way he would be burned to death. But I'm in a fever right now. I pointed to the sky. God, do you despise me? Come down to the fire where I am. The perfume audience heard me say that. I was surprised to drop my chin. Wearing shit. Can't you be a little modest? Let's call her a little less. Right now, the individual calculus is always unchained. That's how information appears. The Federal Player of the Year, get 10 first class, integration points. Instant person in live stream. The union was filled with a breath of excitement. Oh my god, Iron Man, or a couple of shots. Immediately saw off the beast inflammation to the west. Just keep going at this speed. We can harvest first class at the federal level. Hell on and players trash. A minute goes by. The Iron Man killed 3 wild animals. Firmly at the top of the calculus table. I finally can't hold it now. I seriously doubt God is targeting me. If not, not to the point. Until now even a drop of fire. I can't see either. In my heart I swear, sooner or later, one day, you will have to swallow the sky. Then I'm not late anymore. Book out skateboard to get advance. Stand up under your feet. Use the power of a body, and shoot out. Not long after, I could see from a distance where there was fire. So immediately move in that direction. Less than a minute of time. I went around the fire rain. Without hesitation plunge into the rain of fire. Keep your head up, start using your mouth. Directly caught these drops of fire. 3 minutes later I drank dozens of raindrops. Fire immune nail upgrade. Level 2 up to level 3. Heat resistant nail upgrade level 2 up level 3. Right after that he started running around in the fire. Start looking for mastodons. It only kills mastodons anyway. Can get a personal integration. Participate in the ranking. I have reserved first class this time. Everyone can see it now. I drink directly from the fire. Everyone has been threatened with stupidity. This is a golden mouth. When you're scared. I've already started to act. When I made the decision, I knew first class, not him, no one else. That I spent some time searching for. I finally found a masochist. Seen not far away, a masochist running in the ring of fire. I didn't have any hesitation. Directly run towards the mascot inflammation. Mastodons after detection. I didn't have any hesitation rushing towards me either. There is also one in front of me right now. Introduction table of mastodons. Mastodons level 1 description. This is an animal made of fire. It can come out of the mouth. More, any part of the body has the property of fire. 1,000 times don't have any contact with his body. Otherwise they will be burned. What he saw was just a first grade mastodon. There's no worries either. I'm going to practice with this first grade mastodon. A little skill the village has just received. I don't know how effective this innate skill is. That the audience in the live stream, after seeing the description, properties of this first grade mastodon. They all started talking. You can guess how many times I wore it. And kill this animatronics. This mascot's body is made of fire. But there's no such thing as the mind. It would take at least 3 years to attack. No matter how many attacks I'm wearing. He claims to kill a primate with his right hand. If not, I'm live. Then on a tree eat shit. Now foreign friends. I'm also watching the live stream. Iron Man of the United States. We've killed 5 mastodons. Lower perfume player. You haven't killed a single one yet. Iron Man kills a primate inflammation. It all takes a minute. The perfume player must have seen it too. Even if the perfume player drops, killing the animatronics, it doesn't matter. There's not much inflammation around here. That animal let him kill. That's right under everyone's eye. I finally acted. That the next scene, directly make people in the live stream, startled myself. It can be said that this is an exaggeration, the most they've ever seen. To the front of my eyes, I can see the mascot is attacking. I opened my very big mouth directly. A gulp in the stomach. Must know, the body of a primate is as big as a lion. In other words, where Here's a sip of a lion in its stomach. I don't give a damn. It's such a big thing to eat. What kind of mouth is this? Maybe it's power. It's in the legend. It's terrible. That foreign friends, after seeing the expression of the dress, they're all threatening heart disease. They're about to jump out. Some small countries were in the night sending letters of friendship towards the lower perfume. Afraid of perfume players, they killed all their players. But now that I've swallowed the animatronics down, in the head also goes to the system's reminder. Village first grade animatronics, power plus year, physical plus 10, speed plus year, agility plus 5, evolution points plus 20, kit flamethrower skills level 1 integral plus 10. Hit a first class Pupler. Fire immunity upgrade level 3 to level 4. Listen to the system's reminders. I can't help but be overjoyed. The rewards of Mastodus, this is really rich. And then I didn't stop. Start going crazy, looking for the next mascot. Very quickly I found the second Mastodus. It is still the old, open your mouth. Take a sip directly down the village. First grade Mastodus. Strength plus 5, physical plus 10, speed plus year, agile, plus 5 points of evolution plus 20 integrals, plus 10 get a second class yum treasure. Flamethrower upgrade level 1 upgrade level 2. Now the personal calculus, it's also starting to evolve. The perfumer's down 20 points. Past the federal draft. The first class in the live stream. The State of the Union after seeing this, the face has become extremely unsightly. Worthy of death perfume player. Why was it so fast that killed 2 inflammations? It's even better to eat directly with your mouth. This guy is a monster. Iron Man, you have to try. You can't let the perfumer down steal first class. But right now Iron Man also saw the evolution of the integral table. In my heart I swear, definitely have to pass the colleges down. So he sped up, and started looking for Mastodus. However, as soon as he finds the 6th Mastodus integration table, the individual again evolves. The perfumer takes 50 points. Steady top federal player of the season. Take 50 first class parallel integrals. Seeing this ranking, the next person breathed in relief. I was lucky to catch up. But the next second, his face became extremely unsightly. Because the perfume players are crazy. Growth. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. In just a few short minutes, perfume player integration has reached 100. That he just killed the 6th Mastodus. This causes the killer's mind to directly collapse. How is this possible? How does the perfume player end up doing? Maybe the beast next to him appeared. 7 stars. I'm frantically running in the rain of fire right now. Just look at the animatronics. Just open your mouth and swallow. There is absolutely no need for any fighting. Performance is not only 10 times faster than Iron Man. That the audience in the live stream, the perfume is boiling. This is the new sense player. We killed something in front of the main case. That's my brother, from today on. The devil is my idol. I tried to win first class. Let the foreigners see. The power of perfume has brought us down. 10 minutes later, after slaying a beautiful fire. In front of my eyes, the rain of fire in the sky didn't go away. To not see the fire is to disappear without seeing it. The fire rain survival mission is over. Currently starting to publish ratings. Title, country name, ranking. Personal integration, personal rewards. National awards. First class long to lay. 120 integral. A golden compass levels. In long water territory, and suddenly there's 3 super large oil fields. Second class water, beautiful Ironman. 60 integral second generation Iron Man armor. In beautiful water territory, there were 3 supersized swamps that came out of nowhere. Third class fire block, fire girl, 50 integral ASEV local level fire costumes, in the land of fire, and suddenly there's this super large lagoon. Class 200 small chili peppers minus 3 integral. A chili water accidentally killed 1% of the population. Notice, the next mission will be announced in 3 hours. Wait for this chart to come out. All the countries around the globe. And everyone's become agitated, and agitated. Integral is that there won't be any punishment. Of course there is no reward. Greater integration will not have some rewards. That the smaller integral doesn't rank the later. The punishment will be severe. Chili water. Some people were walking down the street when they suddenly fell to the ground. Direct death. Runner, who sleeps. Gamer who moves friction ring. This makes the whole chili water. We fall into crisis and despair. Fortunately, the water doesn't have a pilot. That the waterlong audience saw the waterlong reward. 3 super large oil fields, all become abnormally agitated and excited. Oil for a country that says, has an extremely important effect. Especially in today's resource-starved age. Oil has long been scarce. Most people who commute are riding shared bikes. There's no other way. Oil is too expensive. Driving oil is sometimes more expensive than cycling. More according to the types of scarce resources. Most of the countries are fighting. There is more and more shortage of oil. Director King, the National Bureau of Destiny has seen this news. Face transformation. Hurry up and tell the person next to you. Let's arrange for people to find it. 3 supermassive oil fields that just happen to pop up. Also have to in case other countries steal oil. Yes, I'll arrange it right away. Temporary nationwide all the corresponding technical personnel, the whole thing moves, in the absence of oil. Most of these technicians are back. Retire to another career. But now all of these employees get double pay. Back to action. Director King, staring at the picture on the live stream. Think for a moment. We are dying, because of the war. They claim they can't be abused. He seems to have formed a forced corporation. If from whatever resources he brings to the water. Put them in the first group. Director King, for the face it, people still have some research. Especially for talented people like me. They claim they can't be abused. Wait until it's all sorted out. You seem to be thinking of something. Tell the person next to you to organize. It's a nationwide cooking competition. Choose the best chef. Waiting for him to come back so he can eat once. Do I need to do a national beauty pageant? No. Chapter 18 Village Compass Golden Levels. Getting skills suggestions. 3 of the 5 leaders said for a moment. This is temporarily not needed in the dessert. I can see your title. Immediately discussion. I can't believe the state would give him this title. He is still very satisfied with this title. He used to use this name when he was playing games. Next, look up at the level compass. In the other hand, I don't know what this is. According to his idea of moving, a data sheet appeared in front of him. Golden compass levels description. This is a very special compass, just from the golden appearance. It's being able to see. This props is not simple. Through the golden compass, you can find the treasure, unexpected in the desert. When you don't know which way to go. According to the instructions of the golden compass, it's not wrong. Wear it after seeing the description, the properties of this compass. My eyes lit up with this. He doesn't have to worry about it in the desert. I don't know the direction. But the shape of this golden compass looks through. It's like a golden pie. Look at him, so he's drooling. Now show it. In front of him came a question. Eating or not eating? In the live stream, water-long audience see golden level compass. Stun. On her face, she also showed a very happy smile. The compass in your hand doesn't need to worry. No more resources found. This desert is not a long water queen. How can we really help the world? What do you say? Do you ever bring the golden compass to eat? You are a black mouth. You don't talk. No one tells you to shut up. Right in the horrifying eyes of everyone. Wear it piece by piece. Start biting the golden compass. Proceed to eat. And don't tell me about this gold-plated compass material. Relatively tough. It makes it a little difficult to get dressed. It takes about 10 minutes. He just finished this golden cake. Not really finished eating. Golden compass. Even though he's dressed, he hasn't digested yet. This is too high-class props. Want to fully digest absorption. It takes a certain amount of time. The golden village's level is digesting. Physical plus 20. Getting skills passively suggested with a note. According to the digestive process proceed, the numbers will continue to rise. Skills will also grow. Hint what skill this is. It was the first time he had heard of this skill. Fortunately, these skills have a clear explanation. He tried to open it to see what kind of skill it was. Skills received from the village's level golden compass. The function shouldn't be bad. Level suggestion and description. As the name suggests, suggestions can suggest you some information. Content suggestion, including but not limited to the content below. Danger warning. Treasure location weakness enemy resource location. Weather forecast, and so on. After seeing the specific description of the suggestion, both eyes are shining. This is too strong. This compared to the function of LAT, the golden table is much stronger. It seems that his decision was correct. If you encounter any props later, just eat it. At the moment of falling asleep enjoy. Suddenly a hint appeared in front of him. At position 5 kilometers ahead of you, there's a person on fire. Low level of danger, the fire alpha on her. Can let you eat a full meal. The fire girl recalls the previous list. Fire female residential course ranked 3rd. He also received a local fire suit. It seems that female firepower is not simple. If he remembers correctly, the firewoman seems to owe her something. You can find her if you want. So the hooks on the skid start to slide fast. But now the firewoman looks at the clothes on fire. There was a very happy smile on her face. The fire this time, for other players, it's an accident. But for the firewoman, it's heaven. She can also absorb these flames. Used to increase power, that the fire beast hurt her. It's not very effective either. That's why she fought. It's very efficient to kill these fantastic fires. Finally achieve 3rd place, this very good achievement. Especially this flaming outfit that I see, for her to say now. It's really the rain, just in time for the fire. Fire dress, fire pants. Fire blouse, panties, fire blouse, fire blouse. These things wear on you. She's like a war goddess. Looking across you from the porch, fire water lodge has a super large lagoon of fire girls brings to make the country not rich. We don't have to worry about water resources. National destiny of fire. Immediately start speaking. Then from today on, the fire girl will become the queen. The first term of the fire block. We're waiting for fire girl to return to the real world. We'll conduct the coronation ceremony. Right after that, the director of national destiny. Fire water to the person next door. Very seriously. First meet the twin sisters. Fire woman into the palace. Find the best doctor to treat her sister. If the situation is relatively dangerous, there's really no cure. The long water connection. Let's see if there is a way for long water. 1,000 times I couldn't let my sister die. If she dies, maybe fire water. We're all in it together, yeah. Fire girl after packing up. Start going in one direction. This direction is the position away from the forest. She doesn't want to face the man either. There is no such thing as being polite, especially if you do not understand the flower. Unfortunately, she's a little suspicious. Is the dress the face? That's not good or not. To see such a beautiful woman, of course there's no thought. But these things, she's just thinking. You don't need to see the forest anymore. She just walked by a minute. Suddenly the collar changed. She saw a black dot in front of her. Is quickly coming over here towards her. What kind of wild animal did you encounter? She didn't pay too much attention either. Now she's growing in strength. Encountering a level 1 predator that can quickly kill. Even if you're dealing with local animals, she won't worry or be afraid. One body outfit. Her rank is not a decoration. She's done her preparation depending on the time of the fight. As time goes by, she's looking clearer and clearer. Wait until she sees the animals coming. Face transformation. On to low water player. Isn't he behind me? Why did I come out in front of you? On the fire girl's face revealed expression. It's unbelievable. But don't leave her too much time. Thinking, she turned her head and ran. Less than a minute of time. Her body suddenly became stiff. Where do you want to go? The woman in front of her eyes said coldly. Wherever I want to go. Can you manage it? Chapter 19. Clean lot of fire girl's local level outfit. 4 out of 5. Current female firepower getting increased. It's not particularly scary. They even want to do something with it. He laughed and said, I don't want to run you, I want my stuff. You didn't forget what I told you before. The firewoman said, not forget, but I'm not getting anything right now. Those beautiful fires, even a precious poplar doesn't fall off. Give me your stuff when you see me next time. Laughing and laughing, these beautiful fires, it will not fall into the treasure. But the good stuff on you is no less. This time is this time. Say it next time. The fire girl said that. Immediately understand what this means. She changed her face and said angrily, you know, this scoundrel's name lives. They want my clothes. Even if you beat me to death, I won't let you do it either. I'll take you on the spot today. Let me know the land. Your dessert doesn't exist either. Champion on the fire woman immediately exuded. The fire was extremely intense. The diameter fireball, about a meter, attacked towards the forest. When the fireball comes to the front of the forest, wearing an open mouth, immediately brought a fireball 1 meter in diameter, swallowed in the stomach. On the forest surface revealed a sudden expression. This flame of yours compared to the taste, I'd ate a little better before, don't do anything else for me. Fire girl doesn't know what to say. She's outraged. Dance May fist's fire attack towards the forest where it hurts too. The woman's fists beat on the man in her clothes. It's like hitting on steel. It does not cause damage to the skin. On the contrary, it causes me a lot of pain. Keep on talking. I was going to ask you for something. Now you're actively attacking me. Then you can't blame me for being greedy. Take off all your clothes and give them to me. You wouldn't want me to do it. Fire girl rubbing her right hand. Indignant attack. Her last one brought pain. Not small for her. Listen to me say that. She immediately felt a little depressed. It's really too hard to understand. Love the flower, and go. I want a girl to take off her clothes. Right in front of him. Is to see what she's become. If you don't take it off, I can only kill you. These devices will save themselves. A woman who wears a mask wants to kill her emotions. Finally, I can't hold it. Tears are rolling around in her eyes. Take it off and wait for me. What you did to me today. I will definitely return it. Very quickly the woman took off her blouse. Fire pants out. Fire innerwear. She just waited a moment. He started taking off 2 clothes. Finally, no more laughing. I don't have that kind of heavy appetite either. The next time we meet, we'll talk 1,000 times. Don't even think about touching me. If not the consequences, I'm afraid you don't want to see it. To pick up these low-level clothes. In front of the fire, she started eating. A few minutes later I finished eating the whole thing. Fire costumes of local level. Local level fire costumes. Physical plus 50 points of evolution, plus 30 million heat upgrade level 3 to level 4. Fire immunity upgrade level 3 to level 4. 2 skills related to attributes. This fire has finally risen to level 4. The difficulty is a little too great. A dozen interesting fires, plus fire costumes. The new level can be successfully upgraded. These skills come later. The more energy you need to upgrade. Of course, the power after upgrading is also stronger. Wait, these are all handled well. The woman in front of him stood in front of him. He's a little suspicious about why you haven't left yet. You wouldn't want me to keep you fed. The firewoman said coldly, I want to know how you found me. Laughing just by accident. You're not going. I'm going. I'll see you later. The skateboard is directly moving in one direction. Wait 3 hours before you know the mission. What's next? Don't talk about this fire girl. It's an energy harvesting channel. The fire is not bad. Moreover, firewomen can use fire to cover the body, whether or not you want clothes. It doesn't actually have a big impact. It's still to get dressed in the belly. Let's grow our strength. At this point in time, someone else appears. Iron Man. He suddenly received a second generation armor. Looks like it's on the menu. I want another one. After eating, these are all hard foods. Only thing in the sandals, it's a little hard to find these people. Unless these people share his location information for the forest where. If there is no proof, there is no way to determine the location of these people. The other is the suggestion function. It's a passive function. If it's not clothed, I want to know what can be suggested. That's in front of you. Forest where also just may not aim to find some wild animals in the desert. Let's go in this direction. May meet a harvest that you didn't expect. The dress is moving forward. I'm done hearing this sound. There was a happy expression on his face. Immediately without hesitation, directly according to the direction suggested. Move forward right now. At the location of that empty lagoon, the image of the Iron Man appeared in the air, but in the sand beside the lagoon. Suddenly a head came out. Where is the lone water player? Wouldn't be afraid we'd run away. The Iron Man in the air looked around and said, I met a lone water player once before. I thought he'd be back in the lagoon. Now it seems that he is very likely to be afraid. But we are after getting the props. I'll come over here and kill him. So take advantage of it. Golden table in hand, leave this place. Then contact the others in the chat. Ask if anyone has encountered the Dragon Ball. Until now, 90% of the players were at least dead. One time, you have to kill the Dragon Ball player anyway. How many times can I get rid of the anger in my heart? So water player. He heard the Iron Man say that, and then he nodded slightly. I can control the sand. Long water players leave here. It will leave some traces. I can base it on these little traces. Determine the direction the long water player left. Looking for a water long player. Just give it to me. The Iron Man said I can contact you. Until then, just be able to kill water dragon player. The tools he got on him. You guys share it. After returning to the real world, it can also give you some benefits. Ninja perfume fire girl. Fire water collect god of space water. Turnip juice. Chapter 20. Crushing the head of sand sculpture bird sculpture desert level. Year over year. These people are all in this area. The people we once worked with. Want to kill. Churro water long. It's not even very light. Of course in this area, there are other national players. But there are national players. There is no intention of conflict with the forest. Neither they nor the police know each other. Can't be free. There's nothing professional about running to the raindrops. It's still more important to take advantage of real strength. Especially going through task ratings. The first time finish, some countries have appeared. Large number of deaths. These players are basically, I dare not have any delay. Once because these players make their country. Tragic death. These players didn't dare to imagine. What will be the situation after returning home? Now I'm stuck after half an hour. Looking up at the sky. I saw a flying beast, a very large body flying through the air. This beast has the least body length. 5 meters yellow body. A cry echoing through the blue clouds. It's in the desert. Below the beast, there's some yellow beetles frantically running away. It looks like this predator is hunting. The idea of the forest properties table. This monster appeared in front of his eyes. Bird sculpture desert terrain level description. This is a bird endemic to the desert. It's got a very sharp claw and a very sharp mind. It's a very powerful predator in the desert. When there's no way to catch an animal, they will also eat sand. Once you've got your eye on a desert bird, you'll have nowhere to hide. I was surprised when I saw the name of this monster. Face color slightly changed. There are animals called like this. I'm a fool with a fool. I hope after eating it, don't affect the clinical intelligence index. Audience in the live stream. After seeing the description of the desert bird, all faces are transformed. Of course it's a local creature. This desert bird is really too big. Larger than any bird on the earth. You're laughing at me. Rival of the desert bird. There's also a creature called the desert bird. The real fool is to open his eyes. Species of creatures. I don't know how to fly, how to dress. Even though I can't fly it. Once the bird wears, level can break the defense of forest wear. That's a big hassle. It seems as though the sun is shining except hard. There is no special place. Now everyone is in the closet. I'm also a little nervous. Earth creatures and flying creatures conduct combats. It's clear that flying organisms are more dominant. Even if a flying creature can't fight you back, it can also fly directly. They are very confident though. For the defense of the forest. But the defensive force, a person's life will always have a limit. At this time the bird, the earth-level desert in the sky directly below, dives straight to the ground, flying towards a golden beetle. The yellow beetle didn't understand speed. Very fast bird sculpting, the desert comes next to the golden beetle. The direct mine, it's plugged into the yellow beetle's body. The outer shell of the yellow beetle, for the desert bird. There is basically no barrier. It's like a knife cutting a piece of tofu. In the blink of an eye, immediately pierced through the body of the golden beetle. People in the live stream. After seeing this scene, you can't take a deep breath of cold air. The name of the desert bird is a little funny, though. But this attack is extremely sharp. I don't know if I can carry it or not. I feel tense. Let's see if you can be fan or not. If you win, eat the desert bird. If you lose, you are disemboweled. Even if you die once, it doesn't matter. We are still words. Now I'm dying after seeing this. It's also a bit frowning. The diamond in front of him. Only second grade. I don't know if I can withstand a blow, this or not, no matter what. He said he couldn't blink at the bird. The desert flies away. You can meet the beast. I know how to fly this. It's said to have a very important effect. He still relies on whir. From above the bird, the desert gains the ability to fly. He doesn't hesitate to think about it. Directly moving towards the bugs. That yellow hard wing. The bird has fallen. This desert wants to hunt the golden beetle. Then wear it. We're going to catch these yellow beetles first. Very fast, the forest has caught 2 golden beetles. The devil has chosen his hand. They claim to have their own calculations. Right now I am thinking about something. He now has over 100 points of evolution. It can be used to upgrade skills. Is to upgrade your indestructible diamond defense skills, or upgrade your skills to attack the paralyzed without pan. Through his collective judgment. It's still a decision to upgrade your attack skills. In this situation, the defense is strong. There is no way to kill a bird. The desert can only be passively beaten. He must try his best to take a hit. Killing the desert bird. Level local. Use an upgraded evolutionary point for pan less paralysis. Congratulations to the host that consumes 100 points of evolution. Paralyzed without pan upgrade level 1 to level 2. It costs 100 points. New evolution makes the endowed skill upgrade. This consumption is a little too much. Different skill upgrades need points. Evolution is not the same. Especially the advanced endowment skills, consuming the most evolutionary points. Of course, the effect is also very good. Land level desert bird. It is also natural to pay attention to the existence of the forest. It's after killing 2 beetles. Pulled around, he began to fly quickly towards the forest. Very fast speed. The mine is extremely sharp. Straightforward attack towards the body. Even if you see that, you have no intention of running away. You can take a bird that fits. This land level desert eye test. I saw the bird's attack. The desert is coming next to the forest. He doesn't hesitate. He doesn't have a pan. A white handprint appears on the form. Attack towards the beak of the terrestrial desert bird. At the beginning of the first clinical use of paralysis without a first-grade pan. This hand is still very illusory. If you don't look closely, you can't see clearly. Very quickly the two of them came into contact. The sound of the collision was extremely binding to the ears. Right after the table, take a picture with your hands, grabbing the head of a desert-level bird. The desert bird's head directly exploded. Audience in the live stream. After seeing this scene, you can't take a deep breath of cold air. His face showed a horrible expression. I'm not rolling my eyes. I saw the shape of a giant hand. This is not like God in the legend. This is a skill I'd love to learn. Coach, I want to learn this. This is the power that lies in reality, you know, no matter where this is learned. Is there really a priori that exists? Director General of the National Destiny Agency Water Lawn, seeing this scene done, fall into deep meditation. He for the kind of skills for where holds. This is also very curious. There is no way to determine, is this the ability, whether it's in the real world or not. More so, according to their investigation, for this world, the discovery of 21 ancient pyramids. Crystal fire dime paint. 1 out of 5. The world is filled with a lot of dead bodies. They missed it. Some of the earlier myths. It may be true existence. Even in long country territory, I also discovered some special things. They even discovered some people have special abilities. It's just that these people are normally born, living in the deep forest. It's hard to find these people in the mountains. This is going to take a while. As soon as you think about this, a voice interrupted his thoughts. Report to Director Wang. The clues we investigated, the death of their parents. Already have his parents. They're both employees of a game design company. There was a day when it was too late to drive back. To avoid a car going in the opposite direction, directly into the big river next door. Then went through a fan salvage. There was no way to find the car. Fall into the river and his parents. Director Wang is a little tight, then slowly open your mouth and speak. Send more people immediately. Even if it's slamming the river dry, we also need to find the car. The living must see the dead must see the body. Lord King seems to be thinking about something. The school said, except for these. I have to pay a little more attention. Some people next to us. There are some people not sure if it's on our side. You are my heart. I have 100% trust in you. Yes, this person after agreeing to step back slowly. Director King, except to pay attention to the situation in the country, we still have to communicate with the national fortunes of other countries. For example, the national destiny of fire. I'm having some contacts with you right now. In front of my eyes, the players of this nation's destiny are all drawn. Random relationship between them. It's not necessarily possible to delegate relations between country and country. Wait until the country. You can send a message to your team. Maybe there's a relationship between the players. The fate of this country will change. Direct friction between these countries, even though I don't know. Right now there is only one thought in my mind. It's the name of the bird. Although it's not pleasant, but this taste, eating it makes people feel very satisfied. This dessert bird's body is really too big. It took me 10 minutes to finish eating. This has a little bit to do with, he deliberately slowed down. He briefly served time in prison, lots of high-end food, so digestion is a little slow. Village bird sculpture dessert level power plus year. Speed plus 30. Agility plus 30, evolution point plus 30. To get the flying skills of a piece of memory. The prison actually got the flying skills, of course. It's just so unbelievable. This is what I mean by clam. It's a very practical function. If you ever meet the Iron Man again, he doesn't have to stand on the ground, waiting to be hit. The opposite is not too hurried. He used the power of flying, waiting to find a suitable opportunity to try again. Wait, these are all done. But even though I'm not going to continue to go, he directly rested on the spot. Next, start examining the memory fragments received. This was the second piece of memory he had. The first piece of his memory to find the lagoon. No, the second memory fragment can get. What's the clue? No more hesitation. Directly begin to absorb this memory fragment, according to his absorption. A large number of memories entered his mind. It makes everyone feel the head for a while. There's a little tension. It's very clear that the bird's memory fragments, local level dessert inside recording, copy objects versus dessert gradients, more and more. This is for the spirit of asking. It is also higher. I have nothing to do with my free time now. It's definitely here, just absorbing the memory. Waiting for the second mission. He looks like he's laying his head on the ground. Make the audience in the live stream jump. I'm a mess. What situation is this? I mean, isn't there a live tiger? Why did this suddenly fall to the ground and not get up? This isn't going to get hit by the sun. You can't eat too much. Take a look. The highest body is also heavy. Less than 100 pounds, 50 kilograms. Everything he ate was at least 1,000 pounds. And the water is getting worse. Maybe I ate too much once. The body is a little too adaptable. But you must persevere it. Some foreign netizens, after seeing the situation of the slumber, all over her face was a very happy smile. But they've all suffered so many times. Just notice, no hint. In spite of death, they won't think they're dead. Right now, they are all waiting for a quick break. Ale death as time goes by. It's been an hour, lying in the desert, without moving a nail. Congratulations, flying host upgraded level 1 to level 2. You can also upgrade your skills. This is really worth it. He had no previous flying experience, but the lowland desert bird has a. He after absorbing the memory fragments, to make these flying experiences the same, absorption so the flying skill is upgraded immediately. Let him harvest some other things, of course, pyramid gold mine, and so on. The experience of the desert bird, this level is still very. A rich man once walked through a pyramid. I used to think about food. At this moment an announcement appeared. Second mission announcement opens. Players can vote. Decide where to go to complete the task. Location. Mission ancient pyramid into the crystal fire dime paint. Voting time 3 minutes, 1 vote each. This message appears at a glance. It attracts international players and a global audience. All the players are starting to think how to vote. Vote for somewhere. I was stunned after seeing this announcement. There was a very happy smile on his face. He'd just received the location of the pyramid. These 3 choices he had the answer to. He claims to have chosen the pyramid. I just don't know the others, how to choose. If other people don't choose the pyramid, to the forest where that say, it doesn't actually have a huge impact. It's just a place to eat. Wherever to go anyway, it will not affect his eating. Right now, people watching the game in the live stream. After seeing the 3 places, they all started discussing. In the live stream, some streamers, all professionals start to make their own statements. Porn expert watching the live stream laughing said, I've been through the city before. I've had related experience. If you choose the ancient city to say, I can give him some recommendations. Related. There will also be some ice cream there. He'd love to eat. The old man held a stick in his hand, like dancing a little bit, then said, I felt like going to the fire. It's also not a bad choice. Chapter 22. Go to the pyramid on the second day of May. The paint fire here probably isn't that different compared to the paint fire in the T-series I played. At first I had some experience with this. The audience, they also started to make their own speeches. I also feel that the ancient city is relatively good. Say not, you can even meet the wonderful queen. The pyramid is not a. If you could reach a pyramid. It's absolutely magnificent. The paint is too hot. Maybe no one will choose. Time has passed 3 minutes quickly flashed and disappeared. The voting results of the players also appeared. Pyramid 100 votes, Vintage Chicks 98 votes, Firewood Paint 2 votes. It's very obvious a fire hydrant is not a good place to go. Basically, no one will choose. Second mission announcement. The search for the pyramid begins from the time the first person arrived at the pyramid, total lasting 1 day time after. When the mission is over, we'll conduct a personalized integration ranking, conduct rewards and penalties. First to the pyramid. Who will receive a reward? Players' countries after hearing this sound ended, all directly round the eyes. This is over. You have to tell us your location. Where is the pyramid? We don't even know where the pyramid is. This is how we explore the pyramid. Don't tell us to find it. The pyramid in the desert. Right now on the face of the forest. He showed a very happy smile. It's a pyramid, of course. Like that he can directly follow the bird's memory. The desert's headed for the pyramid. The first to the pyramid can get a very good reward. Natural clothes cannot bring good things. This type is given to others. So he put on his skateboard hooks, start forward in a fast sliding direction. The sky has become a little dark now. It looks like it's about to enter the night, but I have no intention of stopping to rest. Now his power has been enhanced. Days and nights without sleep, there's absolutely no problem. This is the game of national destiny. There is no time to rest. But in the real world, inside the pyramid water live stream room, a full-body mummy filled with white claw, it's on the ground. And then this mummy suddenly stood up and said, I know where the pyramid is. Fighter is Pharaoh. It's possible to sense the location of the pyramid. Water pyramid will be the first to reach the pyramid. The pyramid belongs to water, our pyramid. This white cloth by Pharaoh is really handsome. I also have to do a set. What do you say? There will be more courts in our country. The pyramid is not. Director of the Pyramid Water National Destiny Department. After seeing the FAR player's statement, your country, on the face is showing a very excited expression. He told his subordinates, immediately bet 10 billion, put above the players of our country. In front of my eyes, the odds of our players are still very high. Late one step the odds are down. Global National Destiny Games site. This is the foundation that the big countries have jointly built. People of all countries, you can log in to see the information. Make a statement. You can also make a deposit. This is indispensable. The currency inside is called the currency of national destiny. A money destiny national watch with a money long. Money water long. Dragon is a very good country. Plus get a lot of good places, so in the game of national destiny. Some small water is basically taking long water. At the top, there is a betting activity. It's about who found the pyramid first this time. A total of 200 national players can predict. At the beginning everyone not detected which player can determine whether to find the pyramid, so it's all arbitrary to bet a small amount on the player. The highest will not exceed 10 million fortune. Countries that according to the Sealant players say, locate the pyramid. Less than a minute of time. On the beach light water player, there's been 50 billion national fortunes. As time goes by, the number is more and more. The odds are less and less. Very quickly, there are players from other countries. We found the pyramid. These players wake up to the genius. They're all extremely harmful. You may appear to locate. It's very normal. Very fast. The time is 3 minutes from the end of the bet. Before the money appears in the entire bet, has reached $500 billion of national destiny, even though it is not said. But judging from his previous performance, basically, the majority of people will fall on him. There's also a billion national fortunes now, in the audience long water. We are also discussing the topic right now. They tell me. He may have been the first to find the pyramid. Not me. But the money. I bet on it in a month. You can't bet even if you want to make money. We are all pure.